The Mullagori, also spelled Mulagori and Mallagori, is subsection of Momand Pashtun Ghoryakhel Confederacy, predominantly Mulagori inhabit to the Khyber Agency in the Federally Administered Tribal Areas, Pakistan and in Nangarhar Province, Afghanistan. Origins. The Mulagori are believed to be one of the bravest tribes descended from Ghoryakhel. They were considered to be the fighters tribe of Pashtuns during the British rule in East India. They settled just north of the Khyber Pass during the time when Islam was brought to South Asia. There are two main settlements of Milagros. One type of Mulagori are called Sasobi Mullagori. Sasobi Milagros are living in Sasobi area of Nangarhar Province of Afghanistan near Tira Hills, while the other are called Dartate Mullagori, that are living to the northeast of Khyber Pass. Other areas inhabited by the Mulagori include Munda, Harachand in Chasada, Badraga, Pirsada village in Mardin and in Peshawar close to Shah Kabul areas of Dabgari, and on Dalak Road, Nangarhar Province near Lalpura, Kunar Province, and Helmand. They hold to a tradition that when Muhammad of Ghor was killed by enemies, some of his family members came to the hills of Tartara in the Khyber Agency and laid the foundations for a village named Baradara. They felt safe there. At the time the hills were deeply forested, protecting them from enemies. In addition, the forests provided wild fruits and vegetables sufficient for the survival. The name Mullagori is derived from Mullah and Gori. British colonial governmental records misspelled the word Gori as Gori. In his book, The Pathan Borderland, James W. Spain believes the Mullagori to be the descendants of the Mullah Ghor. The Pashtun historian Bahadur Shah Zafar Kakakil, in his book Pakhtana Da Tariq Paranraki, is of the opinion that the Mullagori are a subgroup of the Momand tribe. Abdul Latif Yard in his book Pakhtana Kabil writes that Mullagori are basically a part of Momands. He tells a story that once few persons in Momands went somewhere. One of them was a mullah. He separated from them. One of the group members told that Mullagori, and after that, the person was known as Mullagori. He adds that according to famous Pashto poet, Hamza Shinwari said Milagros behaving and talking like Momands, so they are basically a part of the Momands. However, some oral sources has further clarified the situation about Mullagori's origin. They opine that Mullagori are in fact a section of Dorsi Momands. In the Dorsi area in Momand Agency, more than 600 Mullagori families still reside. On the basis of this, Mullagori Momand, and in Momands belongs to Dorsi subsection. Interestingly, everywhere Mullagori resides near Momands, and in most cases are in matrimonial relations with them. Historically, Mullagori have remained in a very cordial relations with the other sections of Momands, and have supported each other's causes. In case of tribal wars with other tribes like Afridis etc., sub-tribes, the forefather of the Mullagori was said to have had 4 sons, and each son fathered a subsection of the Mullagori tribe. The 4 sub-tribes are named for the sons: Pathakil, Tarkil, Dolakil, Ahmedkil. Some other sub-tribes also came into existence like Miankil, Chamyakil, Arakil, Ali Khankil, Uyankil. The Tarkil make up 50% of the total population of Mullagori living in the Khyber Agency. They are the best educated and have influential jobs, while the Pathakil dominate in the affairs of the tribe. Noted Mullagori Khan Bahadur Adamkil, prominent tribal head during the colonial era. Haji Akhtar Muhammad, a well-known social worker who helped hundreds of Milagros to work and settle in the Middle East in 1980s. The current economic growth in the Mullagori tribe is mainly associated to his efforts. Mansar Feriadi, President Mulagori Adabi Jigar and prominent poet of Khyber Agency. He's wrote 3 books, Kaligo Luna for school children, Dilkash is a collection of ghazals etc., and a book on Pashtunaths. Afzal Kamush belongs to Shakor village of Charsada. He is one of the famous leader of Kisan Tariq. His struggle for tenets of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa will always be seen with respect. He is president of Mazdorkistan Party. Employment. There are about 250 marble factories in the area, which employ not only Mulagori tribesmen but also the residents of nearby villages. Demographics. The Mullagori inhabit 2 main areas in Khyber Agency, the Plan areas and the Lower Himena. The Tatara Hill, a tourist resort, separates the Mullagori from the Afridi and the Kabul River separates them from the Momand tribe. There are a considerable number of Mullagori families residing in Momand Agency, across the Kabul River. Sites. Most of the Mullagori area has dry hills with wild grasses and the local fruit trees of Gurgyur. Tatara is a picnic spot dating from the colonial era. It is a small village of 1,000 to 1,500 with green hills, springs and cool summer weather during the summer, and is also the location of a shrine to Hazrat Masoom Baba. The people of Tatara are known for their hospitality. Another picnic spot in the area is Warsak Dam, at which there is a rest house for visitors provided by the Pakistani government. The village of Shahid Mina, located on the bank of the Kabul River, is also a popular picnicking spot. And after a long time another exciting place for a picnic was made. Muradan Dam, in October 2013 was completed. It is one of the beautiful places for a visit. Population. As of 2011, the Mullagori population is about 50,000. The chief villages are Laura Miana, Paindi Lalma, Sherbraj, Muradan, Tatara and Nevhagara. Shakor and Ziam villages in Pir Sado Munda, Sasaba and Duababa. Education. The Mullagori are underserved in schools built by the Pakistani government. In a population of about 50,000, there is no middle for girls and no college for boys. While the Pakistani government built a high school for Mullagori boys in 1975, there is no middle school for girls in the Mullagori area of the Khyber Agency. Although the Frontier Corps has opened a cadet college in the Mullagori area, despite promises no seats are given to Mullagori students. Former Governor Iftikhar Hussain Shah promised to build a higher secondary school for Mulagori students when he visited Jamrud. Work began on Lawara Mina High School. After 6 rooms were built, the government withdrew its support for the remainder of the project.